sugar. I've been making desserts with honey today. Earlier, I made buckwheat honey roasted fruit, a great dessert for a Tuesday. And now I'm about to pull together that Panforte, which is a great treat for entertaining. And I'm going to make the creme fraiche to go with it. Now I've got all my dry ingredients together, and the great little twist on this, a hint of black pepper. This just spikes up the Panforte, so it's not so cloyingly sweet on the palate. And I know when my parents were in Tuscany eating it, as they were eating in the car driving down the highway, like, what is that bite? What is that bite? What makes this so good? And they couldn't stop eating it. It's the black pepper that makes it. So I've got my honey here, just at the 245 temperature, hot and gooey, and it smells fantastic. And just, oh, the punch, when this hits all these spices, scrape all that in. Now, at this point, I have to work fairly quickly because the hot honey and sugar hitting the cool ingredients are going to melt the chocolate, but it's also going to sort of tighten up because I've got that sort of candy component. Whoa, look at this goo. Oh yeah, the goo factor is high on this. If I knew this wasn't over 200 degrees, I would dig right in now. But I think I better wait because I'd like to be able to keep talking to you. And I just want to get all that flour moistened. There, can you see the honey with the melted chocolate? I do this too with milk chocolate too, the same effect. You could put dried cherries in that, dried cranberries. Oh, just perfect. Now I've got just about all the flour. Okay, yeah, you wouldn't believe how good this smells. Woohoo! And a big scoop. This isn't graceful, and it ain't pretty, but it sure is tasty. Ooh, see how fast that starts setting up? Ooh. Now, I'm going to do as much as I can with this spatula, but I want to get in there with my hands. And it is hot, so what I do is I have a little bowl of cold water to serve as insulation. Oh, look at that. Okay, sorry, I can't wait anymore. Oh yeah, that's good. Wet my hand so that it doesn't stick to it because I don't want the hot sugar. And I press in to all the corners and make it flat. Now, excuse me, this is just like eating a caramelly candy bar. Now, do have to bake this because I do have raw flour. So I want this to bake just for half an hour to let that flour cook into the Panforte for 30 minutes on a low oven, 300 degrees. And after it comes out, you want to let it set for two hours at least, full room temperature. Let that chocolate set. Now, I like to serve this dessert with creme fraiche, homemade sour cream. Ooh, I got the black pepper in that. You can use store-bought sour cream, but I like to make my own full-fat whipping cream because that's the difference. Regular sour cream is about 14%. This is 35%. And I've got that, 2 tablespoons of buttermilk, and essentially what this is doing is curdling the creme fraiche. I've got this bowl immersed in a bowl of hot water, and I leave it by a warm place, by a radiator or stove, for 24 hours. And you'll have a beautiful, beautiful creme fraiche. When it comes out, it's got that golden yellow color, just beautiful. Now, I've got a Panforte, it's been setting. I just want to show you, you don't need